Like most people, I've been doing some vibe coding over the break, and I've built this event website. Of course, it's related to running, and it's just a whole bunch of running events all stored in a Postgres database, of course, hosted on PlanetScale. And one of the features that people love most about PlanetScale is the Insights dashboard. Now, you can see I don't have a whole lot of insights here because I haven't even launched this application, so there's not really a lot of traffic that I can deal with. But I can see the results of queries and how long they are taking. Now, traditionally, I would have to take those insights and sort of manually work with them in my code base one by one and address them. But of course, in the age of AI, working with code directly is no longer in vogue. I need to take these insights and have the AI work out from within my code base what needs to be done. The most popular way to get AI tools to talk with applications is through an MCP server. I know it has a diminishing popularity at the moment, but it's perfect for this use case. And we have a PlanetScale MCP server, which you can install into Claude, Cursor, or Zed. Take a look at the documentation for more details. And in this instance, I'm still a great fan of Cursor, so that's what I'm using at the moment. I'm going to run the PlanetScale CLI to install that package for me. So I can run pscale mcp install with the target of Cursor. And now from within Cursor, I can open up the Cursor settings and confirm that it's installed under the tools and MCP. And now from within any chat window here, I can ask, do you have access to my PlanetScale account via the MCP server? Do you understand which organizations and databases I have access to? I can confirm it's successful because the MCP server is able to make available to this chat window all the databases and projects that I have access to. And so what we could do is start a new chat and just say, hey, can you take a look at the race list database, look at all the insights and find out if there's any improvements that you can make within the code base of my application. And so now this agent has access to my code base for my application and the insights that it's able to get from PlanetScale, and it could go ahead and one-shot a solution to all of my problems. And this is fine for my vibe-coded application, but it's not really ideal for your in-flight production application. You probably want more fine-grained control and the ability to review these tasks one by one. And the current discourse around making fine-grained changes and setting off agents to do tasks is this method called Ralph Wiggum. Matt Pocock's got a great video all about it. But essentially, you want to break down those tasks into smaller items, which could then be completed in a for loop. And Matt mentions this blog post from Anthropic, which goes on about how to assign tasks to Claude. And it gives you this example of a workflow or a PRD document that's stored in JSON, where every individual requirement is listed out as a task and steps required to be completed. And the agent could work through these tasks in a loop and complete them one by one. Now, I haven't set up this workflow in my project yet, but that's okay because I can take that example from the documentation and the agent will know exactly how to create tasks just like that based on the insights that it can get from the PlanetScale MCP server. So let's give it that example first of all and say, can you take a look at the race list database and gather insights on improvements that could be made to the database and our application? Update the prd.json file below using the format of JSON objects that I have given to you in the example below. So we can confirm that that's correct and let the agent go to work. So now the agent is going to use the PlanetScale MCP server to look directly at that database, look at the current query patterns, find any inefficiencies, and then start writing a task list that is specific to my application and the way that it's been coded, with the intention that I could set off one or more agents to work through this task list and I'll be able to review their work one by one. So if I have a look at some of the suggestions that have been made, a few of these really aren't in the spirit of what I was looking for. I know my data quality isn't great at this point, but the ones under the category of performance, they'd very much be worth narrowing down on. And if I had a big production application, I'm sure there'd be a lot more insights data about what I could do to improve the performance. And so this is just one way of looking at the PlanetScale MCP server and trying to extract some benefits from it and add that into my AI development workflow. Have you used the PlanetScale MCP server yet? What are your favorite use cases? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.